No, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. It's gonna be rough, and it's gonna be rough for a while. Okay, but it's for me, not you. Okay, but please don't be mean to me. I can't take it. I can though. Oh, I can. I can. But don't be mean to me. I'm not. Don't. I will delete every mean comment that you leave. Okay, so you're ugly. That's not right out the gate. You're just gonna say that. Okay. No, I'm tough. I'm so tough. I am tough. I really am. I'm very. I can be very tough. So, without further ado, yes, welcome to the pilot episode of the Yo Ho podcast. Yes, with your host, Evan Ho. Great. Came up with that name today. It's genius. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. I think it's absolutely insane that I'm deciding to do this alone. Originally, I wanted to do a podcast with my buddy Tyler, but he is a little scaredy cat, a little scaredy sissy boy. So, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a little sissy boy. At times, in the right context. Tyler, if you're listening, I love you. I'm sorry. I'll have you on. It'll be great. You don't have to commit to an every week thing like I think I might be doing, but we'll see. It's the pilot. When I first heard about a pilot episode, I watched Lost. That show Lost, so it just made sense to me. So I didn't ask anybody, like, why is it called pilot? Well, obviously it made sense because a plane crashes, duh, pilot. Anyway, so this podcast, again, like I said, it's insane to me that I'm deciding to do this alone, but there's nobody I can think of that I have a perfect riffing chemistry with, and I'm sorry to those who are listening, who are like, wow, damn, is that how you view our relationship? And to that I say, yeah, I'm sorry. Either that or you're too busy, and I would love to do a podcast with you. So you know who you are, or do you? I'm in the bathtub right now. In a bath. Here's proof. Little proof for you. I'm not naked. Just, I decided to put shorts on just so that when I told you that I was in the bath, you were like, whoa, this is weird. He's naked while he's doing this? Or am I? Because I'm alone in my house and I can do whatever I want. But I'm not, though, so don't get the right idea. That wasn't funny. I think as the podcast goes on, I will be saying things that might jeopardize my relationship with some people. And that's just something that I am going to have to be willing to let go of. Like, for example, if I were to eat any person from any race, it would be an Indian person. For obvious reasons. My cat just looked at me. My cat just looked at me like, you didn't just say that. I did. Anyway, so I just would like to issue an apology to my dad, mostly, and my little sister. I don't think my little sister likes when I curse. Sorry. But my dad, there will be, my daddy, if you're listening, there will be parts of myself that, you will come to know. For those of you listening, he is half Asian. He's half Vietnamese. And, he's getting there, humor-wise. You get what I'm saying, Dad. You get what I'm saying, Daddy. He's getting there. But there's just going to be parts of myself that he's going to be like, whoa, really? Indian people, huh? A little bit about myself. I bite my nails, but I don't bite them because I'm nervous. I bite them out of habit. Oh, you know what? This ties into my dad, actually, because he would force me to cut my nails, and that's fine. That's totally fine. And, you know that feeling when you cut your nails and you, like, run your hand across something, and then there's this weird, like, I guess, for lack of a better term, raw feeling? When, anyway, I hated that feeling when I was a chitlin, and, so I found a way around that, and I'll tell you what it is. It's biting your nails. But not biting your nails past the white. I don't know what the anatomy of a nail is. But just biting it, if it gets a little long, right? I'm not saying that is a good thing to do. I'm just telling you that I bite my nails, but it's not because I'm not nervous. Okay, I'm very grounded. I'm a double Taurus. Okay, I don't know if you've fucking heard of it. Taurus sun, Taurus rising, Aquarius moon. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. No, don't worry. I'm not one of those. But if you are one of those, yeah, I am a double Taurus and an Aquarius moon. Okay, so that's, don't want to give too much away to all you, astronomers out there. That's not what you're called. Anyway, another thing is I'm half Asian. To those that know me, I make that like a big part of my personality. Ironically, okay. However, just about 2/3 of the decor in my home is Asian and Chinese, actually, which is not, which is a little bit appropriative. But that's besides the point. I'm half Asian, hence ho. Right? Genius. Okay? Yo-ho. A pirate's life is for me. Okay? I'm a closeted pirate. That's another thing about me. I also don't wash my hair. So just to lay that out on the table, I don't ever wash my hair. I will with water, I do. So there's that. Okay. Great. So I figured that we could get into some news. Because that's something podcasts do, right? They do news segments. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Revealing the hidden casualties of one elite Russian regiment. Okay, that's not, I don't think. CCTV shows Russian missile striking Ukrainian shopping mall. Okay, that's a lot. talk on that. That's my cat, by the way, if you heard that. That's my cat. What we got? We got NATO boosts forces in Europe to counter direct threat from... Okay, a lot of Russia stuff. Okay, let's not do the news segment. Here's something that happened today. Okay, so I work at an axe throwing venue. And a couple walks in, and they... Enough, okay? Can I speak? They came in and they had a reservation to throw axes at the venue, the axe throwing venue, and there was music playing, as there usually is at said venue, and it's Spotify, so we have an axe throwing playlist, which is a lot of like 80s, 70s stuff, like classic rock stuff, and a little bit of our own flavor mixed in here and there. And by our, I mean me and my manager Josh. But we didn't have the axe throwing playlist going at the time. It was Josh had some other kind of like I don't know, I won't, for lack of a better word, techno, but it was like pop techno, EDM kind of thing, and it was like a little bit like Japanese influenced, very like kind of gamer vibe a little bit, and there was a little bit of moaning here and there, like every other like measure. At the end of every other measure, there was like this weird like and out of context, yes, that sounds weird, but also like within the context of the song, it made sense, although it was weird regardless. And we were looking at each other and was like, and he looked at me and he goes, did you cue this up? And I go, no, dude, this is your music that you have going, okay? And as he was saying that to me, the customers had walked in and they were filling out the waivers, and he was like, did you cue this? And I was like, no, dude, that's you. And I raised my voice a little bit on "That's You," and I looked at the customers and I was like, this is his music. He really likes this music. And he goes, no, I don't really like this song. And I will tell you that this guy, okay, he was, just, I guess to paint a picture for you, he was like, 6'2", and he was like a white dude with, why does that matter, Ev? I'll tell you why it matters, because it's very funny. And he was a white dude, 6'2", he had black hair, was short, he had stupid fucking glasses on, and he had a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, very nondescript red polo, and some khaki, no, they were like plaid shorts, anyway, very unassuming individual. He goes, I said that this is his music, he really loves this music, and my manager goes, no, I don't actually love this song, and he was like, a little embarrassed. He was very embarrassed. Josh, if you're listening, you were so embarrassed. Anyway, got him, and the guy goes, with his wife next to him, at us, he goes, oh, I figured that's weird that you guys would be playing this music. I figured you'd be playing like some Indian music, Indians, like Native Americans. And I was like, oh no, I said out loud, I was like, oh no, really? Do you think we would be playing that? He's like, yeah, because axes, and literally, I shit you not, he goes, oh yeah, that kind of thing, yeah, and literally like one leg up, he was doing like that. I don't know why he thought his first instinct dance-wise was to do that, like, hop on one leg and, like, kick the other leg out in front of you with the, fuck, I forget. And he's, like, fist pumping the air. I don't know why he thought that was relevant at all, but I guess it made sense. So that happened today, and I go, yeah, well, no, no, we don't play music like that. Sorry. Anyway, so that happened today, and I thought that was funny. It's not what he said. It was the audacity. Okay, you know, it's the Trump effect, right? Okay, it's not what he said that was inherently funny, as the audacity to say these things. I'm gonna call that the Trump effect. I don't know if that's been coined yet. Very prolific, up and coming, legendary comedian Shane Gillis has a great bit on Trump. Okay, all of my closest friends know that I am an avid fan of this comedian, and I will tell you right now that originality is hard. Okay, there will be plenty of things that I will just end up regurgitating from the other content that I absorb. Okay, it's inevitable. All right, shoot me for giving this a shot. Okay. Anyway, I just to repaint the picture for you, if you can't tell by the terrible acoustics in here, I am in my bathroom, fluorescent lighting on a naked bulb. There's one naked bulb that I have on in my bathroom. Well, I have two lights in my bathroom, but the one light activates a fan, and it's loud and obnoxious. The other bulb is a raw fluorescent bulb, okay? So that's on. I'm in my bathtub with shorts on. Okay? And next to me I have a half gallon of Turkey Hill iced tea. There's proof for you. I just swallowed. Sue me, okay? A little bit of corn syrup. Never hurt anybody. Alright? A lot of my friends are very organically minded, okay? Very ecological. They hear Turkey Hill iced tea. What they actually hear is, how could you? Why would you? How could you do that to your body? And to that I say, go fuck yourself. So actually I think I'm gonna take another swig because I'm parched. Very parched. I'm an interesting guy. I'll tell you. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I've got a lot under my belt. And you know, maybe a lot of that comes to light over the next however long Yoho goes on for. And maybe, you know, if Tyler likes it. Hey Tyler, if you like what you hear, you get yourself on the podcast, dude. And we do it permanently. However, we're not changing the name. It's non-negotiable. Okay, Yoho is genius. For the last time that I will say. That won't be the last time I say that it's genius, but maybe I'll hold off for a while. Anyway, I had a few things written down. What did I go over? I got the intro. It's a journal. It's a journal. The podcast is a journal. I used to journal a lot in high school. I know, very cool. I was very deep. I was so deep, dude. You have no idea how deep I was. Got into philosophy sophomore year. And I've been in love with it ever since. Just kidding. I got into philosophy sophomore year, and then obviously you get into philosophy, you gotta journal. There's no one or the other. I guess there is. Got into philosophy, really loved that shit, really absorbed and assimilated all of that. Pretty much sophomore year to the end of high school, and then like maybe 2 years after that, I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm a philosopher, okay? Really love the Tao, okay? I still actually, I'll call myself a Taoist. On a serious note, I'm a Taoist, okay? So 2 years after high school, I was like, you know what? Step away from that, Ev, because you're too much, all right? Relax, okay? A lot of things happened from that 2 years on till now. So that was 4 years ago that I left philosophy behind. I was like, see ya. And actually recently I've been getting back into it. But that's besides the point. It's a journal. This is a journal, okay? And so I've been trying to get back into journaling, and I did for a while, for like a week and a half, a few weeks ago, and I was like, okay, this is nice. I love to write. I love my penmanship. I love that about myself. I love my own handwriting. It's not a joke. But I don't want to do that. It's 2022, okay? And for however long the internet lasts from now till whenever, this will be my journal. And like I said, it's absolutely insane that I'm deciding to do this. But it's only insane if I'm starting this podcast with the intention of gaining recognition. Aside from that, it's not insane at all. It's actually completely sane for me to be doing this because, again, it's a journal. All of the greats kept a journal, okay? And I'm one of them. So, but to touch back on, however long the internet will last, who's to say? Deep thought incoming. Get ready. Society might collapse in a way that we don't have access to the internet. And that would be sad because there are some really beautiful videos that I really love that I've posted on my YouTube. Evan Ho. Currently at 92 subscribers. Get me up to 100 and then we'll do a special butthole video. Just kidding. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to at some point get my ass in gear, and you know what I'll miss if society collapses? I'll miss music. And I actually get back on the burning CDs train. Remember that, guys? Because I've got on my YouTube channel, I've got a playlist called This Is a Good Playlist. All of my closest friends know it, right? Guys, come on. And, but, what if someday I can't access that? And it would be sad, because it's roughly 1,400 songs that I've handpicked carefully. Carefully handpicked these songs, and I'd be sad to let them go. So, let me get some iced tea in me real quick. Hold on. That's the content you're here for. Hard swallowing. This isn't a comedy podcast, okay? I'm not funny. Never said I was. fucking meta of you, Evan. Right? Because you say you're not funny, but you're trying to be funny. But you're trying to take the onus off of yourself of trying to be funny by saying that this isn't a comedy podcast. Yeah, real clever. Anyway, getting a little pruny here. What are we at? What are we at time-wise? 25 minutes or so. I'm going to squeeze out another 5 minutes. I use horse conditioner in my hair. I don't wash my hair, right? So just to get back on that, I don't wash my hair. I do condition it with this biotin and collagen thickening conditioner. It's for horses. Let me hear all my horse conditioner people out there. I'm so alone. I'm not, though. I'm looking at my cat. He's a buddy. I took my cat in. I rescued this cat. Everybody who's probably listening already knows that. Rescued this boy, and he's just the goodest boy that you could have ever asked for. What are you looking at? Is that a ghost over there? Do you think cats, do you think they're in touch with that? They say they are. There's a reason those sweet Egyptians worshipped them. Do you know why? I'll tell you that I don't know. I don't know why, but they're cool. But I have a dumbass, fucking ugly ass tabby, so there's nothing special about him. If you guys know cat breeds, it's the one like shit brown looking one with the stripes. You're still cute. You're still cute by shape, not by coat, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I think aesthetically, you're one of the most displeasing coats a cat could have. Out of the coats that all cats have, you have the shittiest one, literally. Anyway, yeah. So I use horse conditioner, and it works good. What else? I unironically love clowns. I think that love has come on over the past couple of years. I'm not scared of them, never was. If you are, you're a fucking sissy ninny. Because think of a clown you couldn't beat the shit out of. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry, Kim. Sorry, Dad. Wouldn't that be a funny bit if I just, apologized to my dad all the time every time I said something that I think he wouldn't like? On that note, what are we at? Alright, well, thanks for listening. I hope you listened all the way to the end, and for those of you who listened to all the way to the end, here's a special treat. A little kiss for you. There's a little kiss here. Here's another one. That's not funny, dude. Stop trying so hard, Ev. Anyway, maybe I get a little song, a little ditty at the beginning of every one of my podcasts. That'd be nice. Don't everybody have an intro? We'll see. I don't want to choose something very dramatic. I also don't want to choose something too funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Yes, I am. Oh my god. Anyway, thanks. Tune in next time. Maybe I'll be not in the bathtub.